It's the tale of two coaches. Ross Lyon masterminded a round one fairy tale, and Luke Beveridge had a nightmare. On Saturday night, the Bulldogs host the Saints. Chief, are we expecting Ross the boss to back it up?
Well, he'll try. I wouldn't be confident about the Saints winning this one. I think the Bulldogs need to bounce back. They've got a little bit more class, on paper at least. We don't know how they're going to play. I think they'll play better than they did last week, and I expect them to beat the Saints. Al, what about you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we talked about Ross Lyon and how he was able to restrict the Freo forward line, and we'll see how the Bulldogs forward line functions this week. It didn't really work against the D's with all those.
It was never going to, mate. Let's be brutally honest.
How big a loss? Lob and, I mean, Liam James will probably still play, but he's
the Saints we talked about, they don't have a heap of tall forwards, so, I mean, it's not the worst thing for them to just restructure up and try maybe a little bit smaller in the forward line there, and we'll see how the Saints back line goes against that. But I think the class in the midfield, Bontempelli, McRae's had 25 disposals in his last 8 games against the Bulldogs, so I think there's enough class in there through the middle to give the Doggies a win here.
Surely, Dicko, kicking 10 or 11 goals a week is not sustainable for winning games. You might stifle some of the poorer teams, but the good teams will pick their way through, and you're just not going to be competitive.
And the Bulldogs are one of those teams. So when they turn it on, they can get through you and cut you open pretty quick. So from that perspective, this is going to be his biggest test, isn't it, Al?
Well, I'm looking at another, we talked about McRae. Bontempelli, obviously a superstar, kicked 6 goals in his last 2 games against the Saints. So goal-kicking mids might be an issue for him.
All right, there we have it. We're against Ross this week. We were against him last week too. So geez, we're really on Ross. We're on your side.
He's probably happy.
He's very happy, but we're expecting the Bulldogs to bounce back in this one.
Footy is life. It's loyalty, rivalry, love and pain. Footy is everything. That's why we've made a betting brand for footy fans. That's better. Gamble responsibly.